At some point, we would have built websites using pixels in terms of font size. And then at some point, you got on board with EM and REM. And now and again, you mixed some were pixels, some were REM. And then you got on board with font clamp, sticking in formulas. So you started running with that. And then you started creating your own CSS framework. So you stick custom CSS either into the element or your site settings or your theme or some other snippet plugin, whatever you did. You start running with that. You are evolving. And you know that if you had a brand new website now, I take like a framework that I use on every single website. I just take a copy of that, stick it in. And all I do is refine it if I have to. So if we've decided that our normal is 16 pixel, I make sure that is what it is in REM. Or if we decide because of the font family, we're going to go with 15.5, that, you adjust things like that, or you use the scale option because we got that in the font clamp calculator as well. So you pick one size and then it scales it in steps up and down kind of thing. But what you've done from when you went from pixel to REM to clamp calculator to using like a CSS framework, which includes your font clamps in there, is you've evolved. And that is what I think the page auditor is going to do. I think there is going to be people who, when they load it on, say, a page they've already built or they're building, they're going to be so shocked and surprised at all the things they've overlooked. There's going to be people who have got icons that was a link, but that icon did not have descriptive text. So for a screen reader, someone using technology like that, when they get to the button, they would have got nothing to tell them that this is a link to X, Y, and Z. So how are they going to know to hit space or enter? The page auditor has made you adapt and evolve. It won't solve everything. But what about this? And what about that? And what about that? I've never claimed this is going to fix everything, every accessibility issue under the sun. But if it educates you to think about your color contrast, not just of your text to the background, maybe of a button, but also the background to the page background or the text to the page background or however you want to say it, because it could have multiple levels. Tell me the last other tool out there that really helped you out in terms of the guidance I give. And I've kept it as plain English as I can without confusing people. Layman's terms. And not sending you off to another link to go and read literature. This is going to educate a whole load of people. That's my birthday present to everyone.